Welcome to this week-long studio vlog. I'm Evelyn, a freelance illustrator mostly working for games and book covers, though I do also take on private commissions. And those are what I will mostly be showing here. This first week of April is actually the first time in a while that I'm a bit more flexible with my schedule. After a lot of deadlines at the end of March and during winter in general, I'm working on some smaller client commissions. That's why I finally felt like I could film something worthwhile again. What you're seeing here is the charcoal drawing for a character illustration. I've switched to charcoal recently instead of pencil and really enjoy the more decisive lines I get when using it. While I'm also doing between 2 and 5 hours of digital work each day, I decided not to film most of that, as me just staring at my tablet or laptop looks kind of terrible, and I can't show the digital drawings because of NDAs. So this will be a slightly idealized painting, as in traditional painting only, video log. So it's Tuesday evening. As you can see, I haven't gotten all that far. This is honestly one of my favorite parts of painting because the early stages, you can't really mess them up yet. So for freelancing, it's important to, at least for me, always have different pieces at different stages of the process. So for example, this now being in the very beginning, but past the time frame during which I've sent sketches, made color concepts, collected references, which is a very different skill set and needs a different type of focus. I like to have something that I'm currently preparing, something that I'm working on in the earlier stages, and something that I'm finishing up where I've done most of the hard work and get to just paint details. So yeah, I'm trying to space those out. It doesn't always work that way. A lot of deadlines happen to be just at the end of months. So it is Wednesday. It's raining. I just came back from outside from the farmer's market and packaged a whole bunch of stickers and postcards, which always takes so much longer than I expected to. So I'm not sure how much I'll do on client pieces. on days like this, I'd prefer to do digital work, so I'll probably be doing that all afternoon. A couple hours for some character illustrations that I have to finish this month, and then some more like organization work. So this will be a very absolutely thrilling day to observe. I bought this a while back and have been wanting to paint something for Mermay, never participated with even like a single illustration. So I'm going from zero to one of the largest canvases I have lying around. Maybe. Depends on how good I am with my actual work today. I'll get something started here. What my desk really looks like. There's just a lot of cables around that I try to not usually have in all my pictures, but they are there. What I'm doing today is getting back to painting, doing some more digital work. I nearly finished one job yesterday, and I'm waiting on some feedback by the client. That's usually what a lot of downtime is for me. It's these awkward wait times in between sending something, waiting for a reply, especially with the time difference from Korea to whoever I'm currently working with. What else am I gonna do today? How far will I get? Will I draw that mermaid? We'll see. Good morning. It is day 5. It's Friday morning. And I did a lot of painting last night until quite late because I had a surprisingly strong caffeine boost from a green tea. Finished the first pass on the background. I wanted to lay some color in so that I can build up textures and patterns. I cleaned up a bit. It's not as bad as yesterday. My plants are back after getting some sunlight. The cable salad is the same as always. Like this corner, it's just... you can only do that much without completely missing out on practicality, right? So, hey, I've got one plant to make it look nice. This is what I got to do yesterday, and you might say, hey, that looks exactly the same as yesterday, you didn't do much. Agree to disagree, I did layer quite a bit of paint here, and especially with acrylics on gesso panel, you kind of have to build up the colors and textures because the first one kind of just soaks into the gesso. Color palette so far is mostly burnt umber, some transparent yellow, ultramarine, the phthalo green, We've made it to Sunday of this little vlogging experiment. I actually quite enjoyed it. It got easier as time went on because I figured out where to put the camera, how to arrange my tripod, how to arrange my desk, where to put my plants, things like that. Just so that the video actually looks nice. I don't want to give you a wrong impression of what I'm actually doing. I'm trying to be very honest here. This is not like a super aesthetic. For me, it is just work that I enjoy a lot and that I couldn't live without, but it is still kind of just me sitting at desks and looking at my laptop screen a lot. So I kind of want to balance that. Make it nice to look at, so it's worth filming, but at the same time be realistic and show what this work actually can look like. You may have noticed not that much painting gets done every single day, which is partially because I do also work digitally and do have like company clients, personal commission clients versus personal just painting work. So these two are traditional, this one is all digital. And everything has to get done, right? I can't just sit here all day and paint, except maybe for Sundays, which is today. I also thought I'd mention, for example, yesterday, I pretty much spent the entire morning doing invoicing. There's just a lot of administrative stuff that you have to consider when you plan your week, you won't have just 8 hours of peaceful painting time. You will have to answer client emails, you might have to reach out to clients about previous payments or work they had mentioned but maybe got delayed. I got to work on this other illustration for a bit. I like to switch it up every few days, but at the same time I don't like to go back and forth too much because you have like a different color palette for each illustration and you kind of develop a bit of a sense of which colors to mix, what exact gray hues go where, and you kind of lose that if you go back and forth between different illustrations with different value schemes, with different color palettes, with different color temperatures. So switching it up is nice. I don't like to get too much of a tunnel vision going. At the same time, not too often, because there's also something to be said for sticking with one thing at a time. I'm arranging some files to be printed as postcards. I'm kind of running low on a couple of my inventory, and if I reprint something I might as well add something new, right? I've got a couple sketches that I'd like to make little postcard sets of, so I'll work on that, make a print file, probably ship that off to the printer tomorrow. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope this was an enjoyable little vlog to have running in the background while you do your own creative work. I plan to at least film a lot of the mermaid painting for a Mermay kind of vlog, so that should work out. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again in the future.